5 Northeast Radio SD News for Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. Your news this hour is brought to you by Aero Products, your local bridge to better business. Aero Products is Watertown's locally owned point of sale, credit card processing, and local service for small businesses. Find out more at aeroproductswtn.com and follow Aero Products on social media. In today's high-stakes business world, being the smartest person in the room might not be enough. Dr. Melissa Meidinger, Regional Director of the Small Business Development Center, says emotional intelligence, or EQ, is actually the single greatest predictor of professional success. The data is hard to ignore. 90% of top performers possess high emotional intelligence, and those with average technical skills but high EQ outperform high IQ individuals 70% of the time. Dr. Meidinger breaks EQ down into 4 pillars: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. The most practical tip for your workday: the 6-second rule. Biologically, it takes exactly 6 seconds for your brain to process an emotional trigger and begin to reset. If you react before that clock runs out, you risk entering a gray area of professional regret. For local entrepreneurs looking to sharpen their skills, the SBDC offers these leadership resources free of charge. Watertown has a new legend on the mat. Junior standout Gage Lohr has officially secured his 4th consecutive South Dakota state title at 157 pounds. This historic victory ties a Watertown record that has stood since the 1970s, and remember, he has his senior year to go. Lohr, who has been wrestling since preschool, attributes his dominance to a year-round training schedule and a cool-headed mental game. This past season, he won nearly 50% of his matches by pin. While he's focused on becoming the first 5-time state champion in city history next year, his post-graduation plans are already set. Lohr has officially committed to wrestle for South Dakota State University. Despite the 4-time champ status, he remains focused on being a role model for younger aero athletes, proving that character is just as important as a takedown. For many Watertown families, keeping aging loved ones at home is the goal, but the physical toll on caregivers is real. To help, the Village of Harmony Hill is highlighting its Adult Day Services program. Administrator Krista Beauchamp says the program is designed to support, not replace, the family caregiver. Available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., the program offers a safe restaurant feel environment where seniors can engage in purpose-driven activities. This includes SAIL, a fall prevention exercise program, intergenerational visits from the on-site daycare, and live music. Beyond the social aspect, participants receive clinical support from on-site nurses and a bonus. Joining the day services program grants families priority access to the community's memory care and assisted living units when permanent openings arise. For those interested, the community is hosting an April tea party. A new report from AARP highlights a staggering statistic. The unpaid labor of family caregivers in South Dakota is now worth $2.5 billion annually. This estimate factors in the contributions of roughly 150,000 residents who manage daily tasks, ranging from meal prep to complex medical coordination. On average, this labor is valued at just over $20 per hour. AARP South Dakota State Director Eric Gaikowski notes that these caregivers are the, quote, backbone of the long-term care system, often managing high-intensity tasks like wound care and injections. Nationally, the trend is even larger, with 59 million caregivers contributing $1 trillion in unpaid labor each year, a sum that exceeds total federal and state Medicaid spending. Advocates continue to push the state and federal tax credits to provide financial relief to those taking on these essential responsibilities. The owner of Pier Smoke Shop has pleaded guilty to drug charges following a state law enforcement sting. South Dakota Attorney General Marty Jackley announced that 29-year-old Bristol Nielsen entered guilty pleas Tuesday for one felony count of possession of controlled substance and one misdemeanor count of possession for intoxication. Nielsen, the owner of Masterpiece Smoke Shop in Pier, was arrested in September 2025. The charges stemmed from undercover controlled buys conducted by officers earlier that year. Nielsen now faces a maximum sentence of 5 years in state prison for the felony charge and 1 year in jail for the misdemeanor. Sentencing is scheduled for April 21st at 2 p.m. in Hughes County Circuit Court. He is one of 5 owners statewide to face charges following the investigation. Your news this hour was brought to you by Aero Products, your local bridge to better business. Aero Products is Watertown's locally owned point-of-sale, credit card processing, and local service for small businesses. Find out more at aeroproductswtn.com and follow Aero Products on social media. Read more full in-depth stories online at northeastradiosd.com. Check out the daily news recap podcast and live interview uploads. And don't forget to sign up for our newsletter delivered straight to your inbox every morning at 6 a.m. And with today's local and state news from Northeast Radio SD studios in Watertown, South Dakota, I'm Steve Jurens.